Baptist. They didn't have no idea about Pentecost. But when I was born, the man that lived across the street happened to be a pastor's son and invited him to go to church with them. So they went to church and raised me in church almost all my life. And when I was young, and I'm telling you this because I look around and I know, because I can look at your face and tell that some of you guys are not convinced that God can bring you out. But let me tell you, when I was a little kid, something happened to me that I didn't have no choice over. I was violated in ways that you can't imagine. Not only mentally, but physically. And you say, why are you telling me this? Because I'm trying to get real with you. Some of you guys look at these older preachers and you say you can't comprehend what I'm going through because you're not my age. Well, I'm here to tell you I'm 23 years old and I know what you're going through because I was there. And when that happened to me, I went to the deepest depression in my life. I got to a point where I felt like I couldn't take it anymore. For 4 years, I went through that. Finally, I got down in my room and I said, I'm going to end it now. Contemplated suicide. I'd already thought about how I was going to do it. But I said, God, I'm going to give you one more chance to come by for me. I felt like those 4 years of my life, God couldn't hear me anymore. I said, God, I'm going to give you one more chance to come by. So I opened my Bible and I said, God, let me open this to a scripture to know that you hear me when I pray. Let me open this to a scripture that I know that you know what I'm going through. And this is how we started the school year out in the school ministry. Is my favorite scripture. It's Isaiah 60:1. I got down on my knees and I looked down at my Bible. It said, arise, shine, for thy light is come, and the glory of the Lord is risen upon thee. And that cripple he was talking about, that had drug around for 4 years, got up that day, and I haven't been the same since. I made a choice to go to Brother Greg's school ministry, and it changed my life forever. Now here I am preaching the gospel, married to a beautiful girl, and I got a baby on the way. And you know what? God brought me out. I'm telling you, young people, you better make a decision today that you're ready to come out. I was thinking about when he was telling that story, how a plane starts out at a stop and you load up all the passengers, and sometimes you have to wait for the pilot to get on board. God is our pilot, and sometimes we have to wait for him to get on board. But today, the pilot was on first and he's waiting on the passengers. There's a few young people still in line trying to get on this plane, and I'm telling you, this is your chance. You better get on this plane because it's about to take off. Just like he preached the other day, it's our job to get this world ready for the rapture. This plane's about to take off. Are you ready? Are you still walking around crippled? I don't know who's going through what in here, and I don't know why God wanted me to share that testimony with you guys. But I'm here to tell you, God's ready to bring some people out. You better yield yourself to him.
You went out to